Hi, Tam here with Tam's Tips. Today I'm working in Adobe Premiere and I'm having that problem where it just keeps quitting when I'm capturing. Today I'm capturing miniDV tapes straight into the computer using my Mac that is running Mojave, and I'm running the latest version of Adobe Premiere. Now I think I have a workaround. Keep in mind that I have unchecked the box that is abort capture upon dropped frames. That is unchecked, and I still have the problem that it drops. So let me see if I can switch this around for you. Okay, my capture window is open. My tape's all rewound. I'm gonna hit record. By the way, supposedly if you hit tape, it'll get the whole tape without quitting. Not true, doesn't happen. So we'll hit tape. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. It'll go for a little second and quit. Now, in previous versions, the tape would keep going even though my capture has stopped. At least at this point with this particular camera, with this particular input, this, with these wires, with this version of Adobe Premiere, etc., it is pausing my video when it quits, which is saving a ton of time if you continue to do it this way. Anyway, so here I go. I'm going to say, okay, save that little clip. Go again. We can even hit tape. And it quits again. Okay, save that little clip. Go again. Quits again. You get the point, right? The whole tape. So hours worth. Super, super annoying, right? So it doesn't crash the program. The capture just quits. And so here's the workaround. When this happens, a lot of the times I'm finding it's because of your audio. It's not the video. So you're going to go in here and go capture video only and do a pass of the whole tape, just the video. Okay? And it's successful when I do it this way. The audio doesn't stop it. So then you're going to need your audio too, right? And then you're going to put them back together on your timeline. So you can try, after you've done the whole tape, just video only, you can try audio. But if the audio was the problem in the first place, it's most likely going to be still a problem and it's going to quit the tape. Then what I'm going to do is simply capture the audio from the miniDV camera into a free program called Audacity. I use Audacity a lot when I'm capturing audio cassette tapes. You can see my cassette player over here. So all you need is a stereo jack port out from the miniDV camera. Here it is. So you put that where the headphones icon is, because that means that the audio signal's coming out. Okay, and then I'm using one of my older Mac machines that actually has an input, has an output and an input, both. Although I've got this in the headphone jack and it's taking it as an in. You'll have to kind of play with this because each Mac is a little bit different. This Mac that I'm using to capture with, the port is only an out and I was not able to change it to an in. So some of these Macs, you can go into the preferences under sound and you can change the output to an input and you can capture. Again, on my old Mac, I don't have to do that. It just automatically recognizes it as an in. But some of these newer Macs, you have to just go in and tell it. This one that is a 2014, late 2013. It's not letting me change the output into an input. Okay, but I know you can do it on other Macs. I've done it before on several other Macs. So try that. You just go under your system preferences and sound, and then you try to, here, let me show you. Here's where you would try to do that. You go under your system preferences Again, this computer won't do it, but this is, if your computer will do it, go under sound, okay, input. If there's an option for anything else besides the internal microphone, it'll be here and you can choose it. And hopefully you'd be choosing this port and you can change it to an input. There is one other place that I found. If you go into the MIDI controller, audio MIDI setup, okay, and then for input, when you're on input right here, you can go down to this plus and add one. Now again, this computer won't let me, but see if this will work on your Mac. So I opened up the Audacity program, and it was already set to hear the audio from this input, so you might have to adjust some of your settings in Audacity. But now I'm capturing the audio, looks like it's done, straight from my camera. Yes, it's done, so I'm gonna hit stop. Now what I'm gonna do is just marry up that video and that audio. So I'm not relying on Adobe Premiere Pro to import my audio at all. So yeah, so then just what you're gonna do is go and you're gonna export that file that you just recorded in Audacity. Okay, just file export, or if you have just a selected portion, you can select a portion and go file export selection. Okay, but in my case I want the whole thing, so I'm gonna go file export. You can name it, you tell it where to save, and then what you're gonna do is bring that audio file into your computer where you're doing Adobe Premiere. For you, it might be the same computer. Anyway, just save it to a place where you can then access it from Adobe Premiere. I recorded over here on Audacity at 48 Hertz, and my project might be slightly different than that. Hopefully it's the same. Oh, it's 32 Hertz. Okay, so there might be some issues. We'll have to see about that. You might have to just every once in a while scooch it over. So let's see, I've got the audio in now. I've just had to kind of do some scooching around. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of editing with this because with Audacity, you might have a little bit of lead audio on the front or end before it got recording. So you're going to have to kind of sync it up. I just kind of eye it. I've gotten good at being able to tell when the mouths are synced up really nice and tight, like when the mouth is moving and people are talking. So you might have to kind of sync it up. But anyway, that is a workaround. And for me, it's saved the day because I've tried coming out of these cameras in, using all the different, S-Video. I've tried the RCA. I go through a Canopus converter back here. You can't really see it, but I've tried, all different sorts of workarounds. This seems to just be the quickest. I just bring in the audio a different way and then edit it together. It's just so much faster. So I hope that helps. Let me know if there are any questions, if I forgot to mention something. Again, that program that I use is Audacity, AUDACITY. It's a free download. I think the company is SoundForge that makes it. Love it. I use it all the time. And again, there might be some adjustments you have to do in there just to get your audio working. And yeah, I hope this helps to get around that glitchy drop frame problem and that it's really your audio. So good luck. One final thought. So months ago when I was having this problem, it seemed to help when I rolled my computer's operating system back to Sierra and High Sierra. And I also was using Adobe Premiere 14, I believe. So I had to roll both back, my operating system back and my Adobe Premiere back a little bit, and the problem seemed to be less prevalent. The reason that I knew to try that was because I have another computer right over here that wasn't having the problem as much when I was capturing, and it was running Sierra at the time, and High Sierra didn't have the problem either. So I knew to put this computer on Sierra and High Sierra. It has since updated itself to Mojave, and I swear I didn't do that. It did it on its own. Anyway, it seems to be working fine, and I'm just doing this workaround instead. But that's something else that you can try that if you're really desperate. You can roll back a couple operating systems, roll back a couple of Adobe Premiere Pro's versions, and just see what you get. I spent hours and hours experimenting with that. And again, it seemed like Sierra or High Sierra, they were kind of 6s. They both worked pretty well. And then you'll have to experiment with different versions of Adobe Premiere Pro. Like just go roll back one, roll back one, roll back another, test it out. It's a pain. And yeah, I had this capture computer rolled back a few Adobe Premiere Pros as well, but it did an automatic update. So, and now I don't remember which one I had it on. Because I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro through the cloud. Anyway, but that's something else that you can try if you're just desperate and you don't want to do the workaround that I've presented today, which is capture your audio separate from your video. If you capture your video without the audio and you're still having the problems. Another little tip that you can do that I've heard other people say, I've never done this before, maybe because I'm lazy, but the other thing is, well, I'm not lazy, but I don't know, I just haven't chosen to do this, is you can dub that troublesome tape, miniDV tape or whatever kind of tape it is, dub it to another tape, and that basically rewrites, resets down a fresh time code. And so then the thought there is that then you capture that dubbed tape into the computer and you won't have the glitches. I just think that would take just as much time to do as one of these workarounds. So I've not chosen to dub the tape first. Plus then it's like a copy of a copy. So, it's less quality. It's already not that great of quality. So anyway, I'll probably do another video about these old computers versus these new computers, because these new computers, the 2019, 2020, they don't even support DV video anymore. Anyway, separate topic, but anyway, hope that helps. Happy capturing. Let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully I can answer them for you.